So I remember my first baptism of fire, my amazing boss then, she's still amazing, leader, amazing leader, line manager. Her name is Jean Okech. She's currently the head of beer at Diageo. Actually, head of spirits at Diageo, EABL.
Correct, yes.
We were not doing too well, and I had not checked my sales for the previous day. So Jean had a way of working, right? You know, the costo is very hot, yeah? So in the morning, she wants to finish all her stuff, yeah, so that she can go to the trade and really do a lot of back check to find what are the opportunities. She called me one morning. Again, and I blame it on the humidity, and I was really struggling to settle. She called me and asked me, why were your sales not too good? I asked her, who told you? She paused. I don't even think she remembers this conversation. She paused and said, could you check and let me know? I realized, I'm in trouble. So I'm now scrambling, checking my emails. And I was like, oh my God. So I lost close to 400 mils of cigarettes. And it was one stockist who didn't buy. It was a random Wednesday. And the route the team used to take was Ukunda town and then segue into Shimoni. You know where Shimoni is? Mm-hmm. And one of the stockists there, I don't remember their name, didn't buy. And so when they didn't buy, it means I would not have met my target. And it was a Wednesday. So she's calling to check. She knows, actually. She knew the answer, but she just wants to know if I know. So I called her back 30 minutes later. She says, oh, that took you long enough. Oi. I was like, now, sasa, easy nishida gani. Why am I even selling cigarettes in the first place? Father Lord. That you look for excuses to get out of an issue. That day, Jean didn't even have to tell me, but I knew I was in trouble. And from that day, in fact, the distributor used to ask me, Aina, where? Where's Ngoja to? I never used to leave the distributor's office. I'd be there waiting, saying, Mamaliza kwesabu, because we have to recon how much stock left, how much came back, and then also ensure that it tallies with the coins and notes that we've brought behind. From that day, sales, numbers, I don't play. I possibly even know them. Just after they finish counting, I don't play. Little. I know what we sold. What Ati sold, Jamani FMCG. How many rides we got from retail and corporate. How we're doing, how we're trending this month. If we're going to have a shortfall on our rides targets. And why. And where are the shortfalls. And how can we make up for those shortfalls. So really, just know the brand. Then if you can't do anything with it, leave it. Let somebody else do it for you. That's fine.
I'm still shocked that you had the audacity to tell her, who told you?
You're
telling your boss. Oh, sorry, your leader.
I was like, who told you?
Oh, my goodness.
I was a very... I did not know much. I was very ambitious and a bit strong-headed, but now I've learned how to be very accommodative of everyone, even when you're receiving strong feedback.
And, I appreciate your story of... being schooled by your leader in a very nice way.
Jean, I'm going to send this to her. She's going to be so excited.
Yes, I got the privilege of interviewing her. Not for a podcast, but at an event. And I can tell she's someone who has a lot of wisdom and expertise, and she's an executioner.
An amazing aura.
And yes, there's something...
She makes you feel like you're the only thing that matters when she's engaging you. And that's very rare. Unajua kuna watu wanashangana tu kwa phone. You're talking to them, but their minds are approving something, nini. Yes. So she focuses on you completely. So, hi, Jean. That means you send Revenge of the Podcast, amazing spirits packages. Sema tu drink yako tu sahi. Itakuja Johnny Walker.
I'm willing to sample and start. I like being a student of life.
Very specific. Johnny Walker double black for the crew at Revenge of the Podcast.
Yes.
At Revenge of the Podcast. Revenge of the Forsaken Gods. Absolutely. Don't worry, it shall be done.
Thank you.
She's going to kill me.